In the beginning of 2018, I had an idea to ride a motorcycle every day and make a video of every day that I did. Hashtag 365 motorcycle was born. And it's mid-December and I have yet to miss a day.
And we're back.
We're back.
Today is the 6th of December, and we're going to pick up the Africa Twin because we need to pick it up today because it's ready. And yeah, riding 2 up with Mrs. Smith so she can get a ride in when we come home because she's headed out of town for a few days, and this is the end of her opportunity to ride this week.
Indeed.
Yip. So yeah, so we're riding the 650. The 650 is a little easier to ride 2 up than
Actually, the 700
oh,
today.
sorry. Yeah, sorry. I keep forgetting. This is the 700.
Yeah.
I get that confused because it used to be my version of this bike was a 650.
Good old BMW.
Yeah, and it's actually an 800, but go figure. So. All right then. Well, I guess with that, close it out.
All right. Tickety peace out.
Peace out. Hope you enjoyed this exciting check-in. And we're back. Yep. Today's Friday. I know that for sure. And I think it is 7th, 8th. Not really sure about that. I'll go with the 7th, but I had a bet, but not really sure. So yeah, I'm riding 250 to AAA. I'm going to see if I can register my trailer. And I know I can register it. The dilemma I'm having right now is usually when I go to the AAA, it's very convenient, but you don't get your license plate right there, which is totally legal in California. I'm just wondering what the repercussions are for riding in other states without a license plate, because I'm going to have to go through Nevada and then into Utah. So yeah, that's my concern at this point, is that I will be a target for police harassment, or worse yet, they'll tell me that's not legal to operate a vehicle in their state without plates, and I'll have an issue. So I have an appointment for Friday. The problem is we're going to try to go to Utah that weekend, and the reality is we can only get the realtor to meet with us on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So yeah, I want to maximize my days, and yeah, I gotta trailer the bike there, I gotta get the trailer all prepped, get the truck loaded, all that jazz. So I really don't want to be wasting too much of my time on Friday dealing with registering a trailer. So yep, that's about where I am at this point. So yeah. All right. Well, one thing I'm definitely going to miss for sure is lane splitting. Lane splitting for sure. How's it going? I'm glad you're not in a car. I'm moving out of state, and I was just thinking, man, I'm not going to be able to lane split legally in Utah. Hopefully I won't have this much traffic, though. Hopefully not. Just gotta look at the horse and wagons. I like your beer carrier there. It's nice. Just got it about a week ago down at Omega Bikes. Second owner, 2003 1800 Honda Cruiser. I had a Harley, you know. All my friends had them. More American-made parts on this than that. Oh yeah, that's a nice bike. Yeah. What are you gonna do in Utah? What's that? What are you gonna do in Utah? North of Salt Lake. All right, met a man on the road too, so all right, with that, peace out. And we're back. Yep. It's still Friday. It's still either the 7th or the 8th. still don't remember. That's really what it comes down to. So yeah, rode the 250 AAA, struck out there. So I'm thinking maybe I could sit outside in the garage, move a ton of bikes around, get the trailer out, get the trailer hooked up and ready to roll for tomorrow. And yeah, just go to DMV and get the trailer registered tomorrow. Nice thing about that is, bad thing is I'll have to wait tomorrow. Good thing is I have more time tomorrow. Next Friday, I really don't want to be trapped at DMV all day. It kind of sucks. I got to bring the trailer in. That's the other downside. You got to bring the trailer in. So yep. So that is that. We'll see how it goes tonight. For me to deal with the trailer's got to go towards the back of the garage because it can't stand up towards the front, because standing up it's too tall for the garage door. So that's one of the downsides, I guess I would say. You can't just stand it up on the rear and drop it down. Wish I had some type of tall garage, which I don't. So all right then. Well, once I get, let's see how the lights are. So I got my new Clearwater lights. I think they're an Erica Krista hybrid, which are a lot more powerful than my Darla. So they're gonna be awesome. Yeah, they're hella bright. One is close focus and one is far focus. Looks like the right one is far and the near one is close. So yeah, I'll slow down through our neighborhood. All right. Well, with that, and we're back. Yep. Pretty sure today's the 8th. Definitely sure it's Saturday. And yeah, I'm riding Norm today. Going to Honda, get some more tie downs and cycle gear, some more tie down stuff. Today I went to DMV, bought how to take the cage because I had to bring the trailer there for a VIN check and get it registered. And yeah, that was kind of an interesting experience. I got there early, so I wouldn't have to wait on, wait online. In theory, so I got there. DMV opened at 8. I got there at 10 to 7, and I was the 5th person in line, which wasn't bad because by the time they opened at 8, there was probably 75 people there. No joke. It was ridiculous. So anyway, got the plate for the trailer. Did my first test load with looks like Norm and the Black Widow are going to go out on the first load on the trailer. So I strapped those in, figured out a few things here and there. It's honestly, if you don't trailer a lot, it's fairly, hate to say it, fairly kind of terrifying watching the bikes shake around back there, even though I was 100% sure they weren't going anyplace. So that was pretty weird. And yeah, I think in the back of the truck is going to go the Hornet. And 250 are going to go in the back bed of the truck, so probably going to make sure I can get those strapped into the way I like them. The trailer has wheel chock, so I feel it's it's a lot safer, it's a lot more foolproof. The truck, I only have a bar up front, so and whenever I put two bikes in there, it has been somewhat challenging in the past because I don't know why. It's just a lot easier for me to get one in the truck, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. Good thing is if I only feel like doing 3, we only have 9 bikes left. I think what's gonna happen is obviously I'm riding out this time, driving out. We're looking for a place to live, so I'll be coming back. I'll be driving out to start work, and then hopefully a month or so after that, when we sell the house, I'll be driving back to close up shop. So yeah, even if I get 4 bikes out this time, it'll be easy because there are only 5 bikes left. So yep. So. Or if I get 3 bikes out, that's what I was saying. If I go do 3, each trip I can do 3 bikes. So that's pretty easy. Alright, that's enough rambling for today. Also excited, I'm gonna get awesome pizza, so looking forward to that. And yeah, I guess it's not enough rambling because I'm gonna keep going on. If you notice on Norm, I don't lane split as much as I do on the other bikes, and that's because Norm's a little bigger, a little chunkier getting through. But I think there's gradations of that, and Norm is probably the porkiest pig in the garage. So all right. Well, once I get rolling, I will turn this off. So I'll turn it off now. With that, peace out. And we're back. Yep. Today's Sunday, December 9th. I'm gonna go with the 9th, but it's the Sunday that's the closest to the 9th. And riding 250. I was supposed to go dirt riding today, but that didn't work out, and Peeps canceled on me, so figured I'd wash 250, and by washing 250, that means I need to take 250 for a ride so I can dry off the chain, and then 250 is in desperate need of gas. So yeah, that's that. I was hoping to take a better ride, but we'll see how that goes. Didn't have the camera on the helmet, but I was like, you know what, just take a quick film on 250. You might go for a better ride, and you can film later again. So yeah, we are now a 8 bike family. The Hawk got sold a while back, and last night Vader got sold, the 230M. So Yep, that is the story. So, all right. Well, I guess with that, I'll say what I always say. Peace out. And we're back. Yep. Today is the 10th of December. It is a Monday. And I am riding Norman home from work. I filmed going in this morning, but like usual, my filming in the morning is worse than my afternoon filming. So, considering how bad some of these afternoon segments are, you should be thankful that I throw most of those in the garbage and I do the afternoon segments. So yep. I lunch today. I made a little template on graph paper of storage units, and then I made little mock-ups of the bikes, and yeah, I assumed a bike, average bike, I could be wrong, 3 feet by 7 feet, that's the space you need to store one. So perhaps a little more, perhaps a little less, but that's what I went with. So yeah, I wedged those all into storage unit sizes along with my trailer standing up. And I love when people like that look at me again like I'm going 24. I'm not even speeding today. And they look at me like the death sentence here. So yeah, so I figured out storage unit wise. I don't even know what I figured out actually. I was gonna say, and here's the final answer. But I think what I realized is a 10 by 20 will fit everything, and I'd have room for one bike. That's what I told Mrs. Smith. So yep. Talked to one of our friends at work today. She's got the same trailer as me, so I was talking to her about some trailering tips and stuff, or trailing issues, and she gave me some good tips. So I'm hoping if I implement some of those, it'll make the trip a breeze, or as close to a breeze as possible. I think when I was trailering this week, I think the issue was I didn't hit the horn. I didn't compress the suspension, enough. And I think in the trailer manual, sorry, long checking again. It's Monday though, I'm lonely. Mrs. Smith's away too, so I'm lonely. So I got to talk to the camera tonight. So yeah, I think they said you should. They gave a certain percentage of the suspension you should compress to. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna figure out how far the front suspension on the bikes, how much play there is, and then mark with tape, painter's tape on the fork, where that is, and then compress the bikes to that level. And it was either like leaving a third of the suspension play left for shocks, or a little bit a quarter. But sorry, my mind's so many places. I got a lot of stuff to do. So yeah, that's that. Like I said, hopefully it goes smooth. I was thinking about wimping out and only taking 3 bikes with me. That'd be 2 in the truck, 1 in the trailer. I don't know, I just feel maybe my first trip, I'm gonna be in a rush to get there. So I don't know, I figure it'll be easier if I were to just have 1 bike. I think it'd be I don't know, easier maybe than having the trailer loaded up. That builds some confidence trailering it and not freaking out, and then less bikes to offload. So plus I'll probably be going out that way 3 times, so 8 bikes, that's easily doable on 3 trips. So all right, well, that is the check-in for Monday, December 10th. Kind of weird, I have 21 days to go, and I said hopefully again I can pull it off. So all right, well, with that, peace out. And we're back. Yep. Today is Tuesday the 11th. Riding Norm home from work. This is the second recording. I swore to myself I wasn't going to do 2 recording, but kept thinking about how terrible the first one was. And yeah, the reason I didn't want to do a second one is because what really eats the most time up on editing, or a lot of time, is when I do multiple takes and they sit on the card, and then when I go to process them, I got to watch all of them, figure out which one I want to use. So a lot of times it's the last one, but sometimes it isn't. So yeah, riding Norm again today. Why Norm so much? Because I have the trailer in the garage and I didn't pull out all the bikes to stand it up, because I can't stand it up in the front of the garage because it would hit the garage door. So say it needs like 7.5 feet, let's just say, to stand up properly, and the ground to top of the garage door when the door is up is, let's say, 7 feet or something like that. So yeah, Norm's out, easy to get to. So is 250. So maybe I'll ride 250 tomorrow. Who knows? Maybe not. You'll have to watch to find out. So, yep. So yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. Might as well keep these short, less editing. Like I said, it's the 11th, so kind of in the home stretch. Hopefully I can pull it out. Still trying to plan a trip to Utah, and that needs to happen before the end of the year to make it probably worthwhile, and most likely I'll have a place to live in short order. So yep. So I guess time will tell. Keep watching, and with that, today is the 12th of December. Yep, it is a Wednesday. I'm headed into work, and yeah, I don't know if I left the Sena on all last night in the garage. I think I did, because I don't remember turning it on this morning, and when I turned it on, I actually turned it off. So who knows, the battery will probably die pretty soon, but I guess time will tell. So yeah, it's fairly cold this morning. Got some stupid ass cage coming in front of me. Riding the 250L today. Yep. Alright, sorry, I had to think there again. Yeah, riding a 250L 250 to work today. Why? Like I said yesterday, one of the 2 bikes I can get out of the garage, and I was kind of Sick of running Norman. I'm also running late today, and while this bike isn't very fast, it's a lot easier to get through traffic, in my opinion, because it's a little lighter and narrower. Yep. Alright, well, I guess with that, say what I always say. Have a great day. Peace out. Yep. Today's Thursday, December something or other. Maybe the 12th. I'm going to go with the 12th, but it could be the 11th. But anyway, who cares? It's the Thursday. And, headed to Harbor Freight right now, if I can remember where it is. I think it's up here somewhere, but I'm not sure exactly where. So, yep, that's the story. Had a holiday party today at work, and I was showing one of the guys who rides. He was there in his truck, so I was gonna give him a hard time. I was showing him my new Clearwater lights. He's got a KTM 1190. I'm riding Norm today, so I was showing him my new lights, and he's telling me he got into a collision. A woman ran a light, and luckily didn't seem like he got hit too hard. I couldn't hear exactly what happened, but kind of just glanced off, I guess, the right hand side of his bike, and seems like things are okay, so thank goodness. He said it's funny though, like people are like, are you gonna get back on a bike? And he's like, yeah, like why not? And I find that funny too. Like when I had my incident, man, my head was pretty messed up for a while, and I'm not gonna lie, it was a little spooky, but everything kind of more or less came back. Might be a little slower and dumber, but whatever. But so it's always funny. It's funny at work that all the it's nice when I have somebody who rides that I can talk to at work, because when I got to talk to the non-riders, they just don't get it. That's the reality of it. So yep. All right, well, that's gonna be the check-in. That's all it is today. So with that, peace out.
Well, that's 347 days of consecutive riding in the books. Hopefully, the trip to Utah won't cause me to miss any days.